He's seated on an old futon inside his affordable unit of public housing, drying out slowly from the inside, like being microwaved on a very low setting, same as his thoughts, dimly aware of his steady but slow and mostly just sad but not awful decline into greater obscurity, and eventually the big D, while others, his peers, ones who he regards as less talented but more busy with promoting their cute, cuddly, talentless, empty, and ultimately void of content work, are succeeding to an extent that while he counts one thin chapbook to his publishing credits that he admits to, they are on their second or third book or collection of short stories or memoirs, plus several chapbooks and perfect bound collections of poems and other writings, while he sips his concoction of peppermint for his mind, St. John's wort for his depression, and British black tea for his heavily hanging scrotum, which has not been touched by a woman, a dog, a rattlesnake, or even a horny goat in the midnight moonlight snow a-bleating. And he wonders, no, actually, he has stopped wondering and rarely writes anything over 1,500 words since his last memoir was rejected by an online quasi-literary journal more concerned with safe and how sorry, truly sorry, their pathetic milquetoast meanderings into prose and fiction are, like writing that a country road penetrates the uppermost topsoil of his youth, when one could just say it reminds of adolescent football Friday nights and the action under the bleachers. Focus, man, you've got to really try and focus here. When he broke his cherry on her wizened old teenage cunt, 6 months and at least 100 yards worth of raw fuckage older than his screaming erection for her. And likewise, now he is the one far more old-schooled in rejection, humiliation, irrelevance, but they have the raw juice of their power and conviction to succeed, as he realizes now more than ever that success is the adolescent country road intersection of persistent and consistent effort with a bunch of people who everyone agrees knows something about the subject at hand and who get to decide that your shit don't stink no mo. In fact, your shit be pretty good. And so they decide, as they are the great deciders and arbiters of what succeeds or not, so really, in a way, they are the succeeders, not the deciders, as they have decided in favor of your shit succeeding, so much so that they are telling everyone else about your shit, saying, his shit really pretty good, so you best try his shit, pay no attention to his shit, or buy his shit, or some such shit as that. Meanwhile, back at his drying up, cowless, clueless Rancho Ridiculoso up on the 11th floor in the 11th hour of his complete and utter abject failure, sitting on his old blue futon, folded like a couch, but not really a couch at all, rather just an aberrant piece of furniture that serves as both bed and daybed and sofa sleeper couch dinner area entertainment center for his TV, laptop, internet, phone, and halfway hard masturbation fantasies about girls in their 20s who would probably just laugh or vomit if they even heard him coming. He is drying out slowly from the inside like an old sock, still wet, thrown in the dirty clothes basket. It's Saturday night. No one called, emailed, coughed, or even puked on him. He is waiting for his latest work, a piece of surrealistic sudden fiction, or flash fiction, as the ones who are succeeders have decided to call it these days, to reject this piece of work without comment. Period. End of sentence. No parole. No getting out of jail tonight or any other night. You write tonight, motherfucker. His mothballed novels of talent lie in wait for no one. There will be no 11th hour reprieve or pardoning by the governor for his last sentence, written thusly, without any hope of discovery. He will simply fade away like a balloon that cuts loose from a Saturday afternoon car lot where no one even test drove a car, let alone bought one from the last salesman on after 6 p.m. because that sorry salesman doesn't have any plans for Saturday night any more than he has plans for any other night of the week, other than to feed the cat, eat a frozen dinner, and think about the car he's going to buy when he starts making six figures. Yeah. The writer remembers hopes like that, created in an instant for his favorite character's life. Seems like lifetimes ago. He wants you to know that, but you are busy believing in what you have been told is good and right and true. He wants to show you his stuffs and the stuffing his stuffs is stuffed with. But the succeeders have decided for you to look elsewhere for your nodding, art-induced coma clapter. Hey, pretty good is the new wow. It has silenced everything. Like a thin blanket of dirty snow that will slush up tomorrow morning's rush to work. Pretty good is God. Pretty good, so someone can say it's great, and you can all slush out to see it and say you are acquainted with his greatness, so it is rubbing off on you the right way, and you are a member, an initiate in this club that knows of the pretty good thing pronounced great, so you must all go to see. He is a good Job, in the writer's own opinion of himself, sitting alone on a Saturday night writing this thing that no one will comment upon, and you will dismiss his work and delve deeper into the stingy old shoe existence of your musky, dusky mind, searching for faster candy to believe in as the godless masses hurtle into oblivion at 1,000 blinks an hour. He is sitting on an old futon, shitty keyboard on his lap, connected to his cheap laptop, coupled to his cheap life, sorting out the words he wants you to never read. Like this one.